On War by Karl von Clausewitz is a seminal work in military theory and philosophy, exploring the nature, strategy, and psychology of warfare. Written in the early 19th century, Clausewitz's treatise is known for its depth and complexity, offering insights that have influenced military leaders, strategists, and political thinkers for centuries. His analysis goes beyond tactics, examining war as a multifaceted social phenomenon intertwined with politics, psychology, and chance. Imagine warfare not just as a battle of strength or tactics but as a dynamic, unpredictable force shaped by human nature, political interests, and complex psychological factors. This is the lens through which Clausewitz approaches war, analyzing it as both an art and a science. On War does not provide a simple guide to victory. Instead, it explores war's intrinsic unpredictability and argues that successful military strategy requires adaptability, strong leadership, and a profound understanding of human motivations. The essence, 80/20ths, war as an extension of politics. War is the continuation of policy by other means. Clausewitz's famous assertion that war is the continuation of policy by other means underscores his belief that war is fundamentally political. He argues that military action should always serve political objectives and that war should never be waged for its own sake. For Clausewitz, war is a tool used by states to achieve their political aims, and military strategies must align with these broader goals. This principle is critical because it ties the chaos of the battlefield to the calculated goals of policymakers. The Trinity of war, passion, chance, and reason. Clausewitz describes war as a remarkable trinity of three forces: passion, the emotions and motivations of the people; chance, the unpredictable and chaotic nature of war; and reason, the strategic objectives of leaders. Successful military operations, he argues, require balancing these elements. Passion motivates soldiers and the public, chance affects tactical outcomes, and reason aligns military action with political aims. This Trinity concept helps explain why war is inherently volatile and difficult to control. The fog of war and the importance of adaptability. One of Clausewitz's key insights is the concept of the fog of war, the uncertainty, confusion, and unpredictability that accompany military conflict. He argues that no plan survives the first contact with the enemy, making adaptability essential. Leaders must be able to respond quickly to unexpected changes on the battlefield. This insight into the chaotic nature of war underscores the need for flexibility and courage in military leadership. The principle of center of gravity. Clausewitz introduces the concept of the center of gravity, a focal point that holds the enemy's strength. Identifying and targeting this center of gravity can weaken an opponent's capabilities. For example, this could be an army, a capital city, or a key leader. By focusing efforts on this crucial element, military forces can achieve a decisive impact, rather than dispersing their strength across multiple objectives. This principle has become a cornerstone in strategic planning. The concept of absolute versus real war. Clausewitz differentiates between absolute war, an idealized, total form of warfare, and real war, war as it actually occurs, with practical limitations. Absolute war represents theoretical extremes, where each side is willing to use unlimited force. In contrast, real war is influenced by constraints like resources, political aims, and public support. Clausewitz argues that real war rarely reaches the extremes of absolute war due to these practical limitations, highlighting the importance of strategic restraint. The action plan aligns military strategy with political goals. Clausewitz's work suggests that any military action should be closely aligned with a nation's political objectives. Leaders must define their political goals clearly before engaging in war, ensuring that military strategies are a means to achieve these aims. By staying focused on the broader political purpose, military actions are less likely to devolve into destructive or unfocused campaigns. Balance. Passion, chance, and reason. Recognize the importance of Clausewitz's Trinity by considering each element when making strategic decisions. Motivating the people and the military, passion; preparing for unpredictable challenges, chance; and ensuring actions align with objectives, reason, can help maintain coherence in strategy. Leaders should adapt their approach based on the interplay of these forces, fostering resilience and flexibility. Embrace flexibility and adaptability. Given the unpredictability of the fog of war, leaders should build adaptability into their plans, preparing for rapid changes and unexpected developments. Clausewitz advises that commanders foster strong decision-making skills, allowing them to respond effectively to shifting battlefield conditions. Training in adaptability and situational awareness can improve responsiveness and maintain morale under pressure. Identify and target the enemy's center of gravity. Effective military strategy should focus on identifying and targeting the enemy's center of gravity, the source of their strength. This can maximize the impact of military actions and reduce unnecessary conflict. By concentrating on the opponent's most critical assets, a well-coordinated strategy can lead to a faster, more decisive victory. Acknowledge practical constraints. Recognize the difference between absolute and real war. Instead of aiming for theoretical extremes, leaders should consider practical limitations, such as resources, public support, and political repercussions. Strategic restraint and prioritization can help avoid overextension and minimize unnecessary destruction, making the campaign more sustainable in the long term. Blind spot. One potential blind spot in Clausewitz's work is his focus on state-centered, conventional warfare, which may not fully apply to modern conflicts involving non-state actors, guerrilla warfare, or cyber warfare. Additionally, Clausewitz's emphasis on aligning war with political objectives can overlook ethical considerations, as it implies that military action is justified as long as it serves state interests. This can lead to moral dilemmas in scenarios where political goals conflict with humanitarian concerns. Connected knowledge. For readers interested in other classic works on strategy, The Art of War by Sun Tzu offers a contrasting perspective, emphasizing deception and psychological tactics. The Prince by Niccolò Machiavelli explores the intersection of politics and power, shedding light on statecraft relevant to Clausewitz's theories. Makers of Modern Strategy by Peter Parrott provides a collection of essays that contextualize Clausewitz's ideas alongside other influential military thinkers.